So we're almost to Packwood, but this is what it looks like in the daytime. I want you to see this behind me. Where is it? Can you see the mountain behind me? How beautiful that is. I believe that's Mount Baker, if I'm not mistaken. We got Joe behind me snapping pictures. We're almost to the parking lot, ready to start our hike. Let's see, and get those ridges. Kind of hard to see in the background, so I'm gonna snap a couple pictures that'll be inserted into the video. Lavey, say hello.
Stretching out.
Yeah,
Get
good call. Limbering up. Ooh, yeah. Good thing to do before you start hiking miles and miles and miles, especially with as much weight as we're carrying. But we're amped up. We're excited.
Yeah.
We're gonna take our time. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a bluebird day. I can see behind me. It's nothing but blue sky. You guys see the view we got to look at. You know, we have nothing but snowy mountains, and this is the truck and our bags, and we're gonna be saying goodbye to it for a couple days.
Hopefully it's back here when we're here.
Joe's really hoping that it's still here when we get back. He's a little worrier.
Pan over to this.
Oh, I did not pan over to this. This is what makes him worried. I don't know if you guys can see this. On the ground behind me is a perfect burned outline
Right
of
in
what
this area.
probably was a car. Yeah, it's yeah, I'd say a little disconcerting. However,
Honda.
yeah, it probably was a Honda. It's not very big. We'll see. Let the
8 foot. Probably Honda.
It says it's Honda. No way they can burn that big beast. Anyway, we're going to embark. Next time we check in, will either be one heck of a view on the trail, or when we get into Packwood. So,
Laying out somewhere on the ground.
time is, let's see, 12:07. We're going to be leaving now. Expect to be in Packwood by 1:30 at the very least. So, but we're almost there. Coming into Packwood, so we'll videotape some more as we come in through that bridge. So I'm not going that way yet. I want to film some of this over here. Let's see. Go fish ladder. Dams the lake. Ooh, looking down into it. Man, my hands are sweaty. Because I haven't done nearly as much walking as I did last trip. I can feel the burning in my legs, I'm not going to lie. Joe, on the other hand,
I feel good.
He's an animal.
I feel like doing it again.
It's like we switched places.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
Fucking beast.
You see? Okay, we're going to be coming into the lake soon.
That thing you don't have right now that I have.
Joe says the beard is the essence of his power. Yeah. We'll see how true that is when he starts hiking up the Lost Lake. And trotting along like a little boy. But I'm going to let you see what we see. I don't know if you can see through the trees. Kind of start to see the break of the lake in the daylight. This is like the final leg of the journey into into Packwood. But the coolest part is going over the bridge. So, gonna hike with us. Trail closed, motor vehicles. Yeah, for all the lazy people that like to bring in horses and quads. Whatever. There's the lake.
What is that? My horsepower comes from my quads?
Yeah, the horsepower comes from my quads. There's this beautiful lake on such a beautiful day. We're gonna hike down. There's the Agnes Island. You guys saw in our last video shoot. We're gonna just come down the edge here and get a look at the Johnson Peak right in front of us, behind Agnes. Oh my gosh.
Dude, this is way more beautiful than what it was last time.
Yeah?
Way more.
Can you guys see that? Yep. Oh, this is the lake in its entirety. And on the days in which we used to show up, my dad and my brothers, This is it. These kinds of days that make this trip all worth it. Totally cool. Okay, so we're looking at our GPS right now, and we have an average speed from the start of the lower trail to here of how much?
3.6 miles per hour.
3.6 miles per hour. We traveled
4.98.
We traveled 4.98 miles in an hour and
24 minutes.
An hour and 24 minutes.
With an hour and 13 minutes move time, 11 minutes 7 seconds stop.
1 hour 13 minutes move time and 11 minutes stop time. So that's where we're at right now. But behind me, can't not show you guys this view. Dad, you know what it looks like. Girls, can you see that mountain? Just glorious. We're gonna take a look at the map, get some lunch, and then rest a little bit, dry out. We're sweating pretty good. It's a very beautiful day. I have a guess it's about 65 degrees here. Maybe 50 here at the lake, but coming in it was pretty warm. But we're gonna eat lunch, get some protein up, drink some water, and make our way up. We'll check back in at Lost Lake. Okay, so we're on the trail to Lost Lake, and we've been hiking for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it's a lot more difficult than I recall. It's hard. It's taken a lot out of both of us. Not gonna lie, not in as good a shape as I thought I was, but we are starting to get to the area where the foliage is changing. There's a lot of cool stuff, rocks and moss and trees, tree lines within reach, but just figured I'd document it. It's kicking the crap out of us.
You don't know what you're missing, Bryce.
Yeah, Joe says you don't know what you're missing, Dad. Although I know you know what you're missing. Dude, I got something in my tooth right there. That fruit bar. Yeah, it's good. Protein, plenty of protein. All right, we'll check back in later. I am now. So,
That was a passerby that said that?
Yeah, he doesn't know I wasn't recording when he was saying that. He was talking about his female parts hurting. Because he's a baby. Big old baby Duck Dynasty Joe Lavey. Anyway, we're at Mosquito Lake, which is one heck of a climb. A lot harder than we had expected it to be, especially with a full pack and going from memory of 16 years ago. I'm glad we just decided to do it all in one day, because if I would have recalled how grueling this was and stayed at Packwood one night, never would have made it. You can tell, look at my hair, I've been sweating like crazy. You can see on the back of Joe's pack, however, on his back there. However, it's like, I'd say 45 to 50 degrees up here. And we're at 5,000 feet elevation. And it took us 4 hours to get here, to this point. Wow, yep, a lot longer than we anticipated. But we're doing it, and we're making it. So, that being said, halfway mark, there is snow on the ground. It is May. We're at 5,000 feet. Our next destination is Lost Lake. We'll check in then. It's there. We're walking in snow. Joe's back there somewhere. But I don't know, you can see it's brighter on my face here. It's about, I don't know what time.
Snow for the last 6 miles.
7:55. We're losing daylight fast. But we just hit trailhead 79, which leaves us less than a half a mile into Lost Lake. Time on this trip was not the greatest, but then you got to look forward to stuff like this, where the trail's washed out and snowy, and I don't know how many fallen trees we've had to climb over and climb under, and with these packs, it's one of the most difficult things I've done in a long time. Let's see. Okay. It's kind of icy, Joe. Be careful. Got it. So there's been so much fallen debris, we've lost the trail a few times. But we found it eventually, read the map, got us back on track. But I tell you, this has been one hike that I know that Joe and I will not ever forget. And I know that the reward is completely worth what we've gone through. Oh, snow. Great. Which way's our trail? Oh, this way. We'll check in when we get to Lost Lake. We made it, but a bit of a surprise. The entire lake is still frozen and snow covered. So, I don't know how much fishing we'll be able to do. We'll have to see. Oh man, we made it. Okay. Lake. There is no lake. It's all snow. All snow in front of us. Oh. What a bummer. Made it. We're here. Our campsite's pretty well established for this evening. We didn't have a whole lot of time, so we went with the essentials. Fire. A bench. I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of difficult. All our food. We're going to make ourselves a meal. We're starving. We burned a lot of calories today. And we hiked what, Joe? 8 hours? Solid 8 hours. We took about an hour and a half break combined throughout the whole day. So stopped once to eat and snack and packwood, and then we took another snack break before we made it to Mosquito Lake. Now we have our beds set up. I don't know if you can see that. No, yeah, it's gonna be harder to see tonight. But we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna use tomorrow to explore and see what we can find out and see if we made the right choice. We're gonna eat and get a good night's sleep. It's I guess cold enough to see my breath. I don't know exactly how cold it is, but I mean the entire lake is frozen and there's about 3 feet of snow on the ground. So I don't know. We'll see how we do. But we got fire to keep us warm and our sleeping bags. And if all else fails, I guess we'll cuddle together and in our biker shorts, for Aubrey. But anyway, family, love you. I will get back to you tomorrow. Sorry I look so ragged. Pretty tired. Joe, you got anything to say? Oh, he's the big white dot. Nah.
Pretty exhausted right now.
He hurts.
Gonna make it.
But he did. He made it. I'm proud. He made me proud. Big Papa Bear. Well, we're going to sign off for the night. This is day 1, Thursday.